Maximus DAO, maximum yield, instant liquidity. So today's video is going to be about a token called Maximus, Maxi, which is currently during its 14-day launch period. And I know I said that I didn't really want to turn this into a crypto channel, but I'm really excited about this. And for today's video, I just want to do a slight crypto video here, just kind of talking about my thoughts on the project since it's new, it's kind of trendy. So Maximus, Maxi, how can I explain this kind of in simple terms for someone with not that much crypto knowledge to understand? Pretty much they're having a 14-day mint phase where 100% of the Maxi token will be minted, and to mint Maxi you have to pledge Hex. So you first need Hex, and it's currently a 1-to-1 ratio. So for instance, if you pledge 10,000 Hex, you'll get 10,000 Maxi. And at the end of those 14 days, all of the Hex pledged is going to be max length staked for 5 days in one huge jumbo CD. And the reason for this is to try to utilize the bigger pays better bonus, which gives you an extra 10% up to 150 million Hex staked. And it gives you an extra 10% of T-shares. So your effective Hex rate goes up, and it's like you have 10% more Hex for when it calculates how much T-shares that you're gonna get. And also you'll be getting the max length of the bigger pays better, or the longer pays better on that as well, since you're maxing it out to max length, which is like about a 3x more of shares. So really juicy, really good, and it's a community pool together, everyone together. I like the branding, I like Maximus, I like the gladiator theme. We're all strong together, we all unite, and it's cool. I think it calls too for it's good for Maximus or gladiator movie night. Why not? So I think it's cool. It's the first one. It's the first coin to kind of do this. And now thinking of will it have value or not? If you think of a native Hex stake, which has if you do a 15-year native Hex stake, and you can't get access to that without waiting at the minimum 7.5 years, and you would just get back your principal. So you would forfeit all that interest accrued during 7.5 years just to get back your principal on a native Hex stake. Whereas now with the Maxi token, how they're doing this pool together, once it's staked, you'll have the Maxi token liquid access to it. And at the end of the 15 years, that Maxi token is redeemable for your Hex principal, the Hex interest accrued, and the Hedron accrued, which I think it's pretty cool that they're integrating Hedron, and that was a later addition. That was added later, and they ran that through testnet and everything. And I think that's really cool. It integrates another community project, and I think of these projects now coming up, products, as like Hex memorabilia, kind of collector's items. So I think the first one, Hedron, and now Maxi, I think they're really cool. And I think for any true Hexican, definitely worth having. And one, they don't have any admin keys, and two, they're done. And they utilize Hex in an interesting kind of unique way. And it gives speculators something to speculate about. It gives something to do in the midterm, because people get bored. So I like it. And now Maxi, it's not as complicated as Hedron. It's a bit simpler, to where it's just one huge native Hex stake going in there, and then you have instant liquidity. So you have access to that Maxi token where it may or may not have value. Will it have value? Who knows? I think it should. And I think as time goes on, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years into the future, that this token could have some value. And as it gets closer to maturity date, I think the value there should be more value. So right off the bat, will it dip? Who knows really? But if you do a native stake, it has technically 0 value for 7.5 years. So that's 7.5 years where you can't get any liquidity out of it, nothing of a native stake. Where this one, maybe it might be close to 0 at points. I kind of doubt that, but there could be times where the discount trades a lot, really goes down, and maybe it trades at a premium for sometimes, but technically it should kind of oscillate, at premium discount throughout that time. So, are there any downsides to this? I guess potentially you could argue that it may take away some buying pressure from Hex, but you have to pledge Hex to use it. So technically it's kind of, I think it's, is it net positive for Hex is what you have to ask the question. And I think currently there's like 50 or 60 million Hex pledged in the contract. That's a lot of Hex taken out of the market. So, but then now you have these new 50 or 60 million Maxi tokens into existence that may or may not take away future buy pressure from Hex, but I think it's a net positive. I think it's a net positive, and these investors who are investing, these aren't really uneducated investors, unintelligent investors. So I don't really see them sabotaging their Maxi token by trying to dump down the price or anything like that. Yeah, I think it's net positive, and I'm excited about it. I think it's exciting. It's simple, yet it's exciting, and it's something new. It's something kind of new. It's the first one. Really cool again that they're integrating Hedron. I think that's super cool and exciting as well, and it just makes the value even more. Hedron still has a value. It did a 12x from the bottom of the launch, and it's cooling off. It's cooling off. It's a huge tidal wave of supply incoming for Hedron, and so it's kind of like just finding a nice balance there. A little price discovery, kind of trying to. It's consolidating, and we'll see how it goes in the future. My neighbors are doing some construction, so in case for any of the background noise there. But yeah, it's almost like a liquid encapsulated stake, one giant encapsulated stake that you have liquid tokens to, and you could, speculate on, and they may or may not have value. Pretty cool. Hex 19 has a publicly doxed DNS address. You can see him on the top holders for Hedron has a pretty lot liquid, and he was pretty high up there for Maxi as well. He's a die-hard Hexican, that guy, for being 80 plus years old, being hacked, and still chugging along, keeping up with the trends. So salute to you, Hex 19, super awesome, keep it up. He's for sure one of my favorite Hexicans. And yeah, so overall summary of the video, Maxi, very excited, I'm bullish on it. I will be participating, and I will be hodling my Maxi token for hopefully 15 years. It's a rare collectible, first one, cool logo. What not to like? What not to like? So, pretty exciting. And again, I don't want to turn this into just a crypto-only channel. I still have a lot of other topics that I want to talk about, but this one was on my mind for today. I wanted to make something about Maxi, since it's kind of fresh, 14-day mint phase. And I'm gonna try to watch Gladiator sometime this week and have a Gladiator movie night. But yeah, more topics to come. And smash the like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm wearing these Versace sunglasses that I got recently. They're like a more rare version. So, you know, every kind of video I'm just kind of wearing some different glasses that I buy. In the back, that's a Saddleback leather flight bag. Their flight bag, pretty cool. So I think that's pretty much it. Quick summary, you know, Maximus token. Pretty excited. Check it out. Maximus.cash. Maximus.cash. You know, Hedron's still going through their bonus phase. I think they're on a 4x multiplier currently. Hedron.pro. Then of course Hex.com. Hex the king. If you're not into Hex, yeah, you're missing out. Definitely got to get in. Pulse chain launch coming up soon. Pulse X. Really exciting stuff. So that's it for today, guys. Smash the like button if you haven't yet. Share the video. If you like this style of video, let me know. If you want to see more crypto focused videos, let me know. But I'm going to be doing videos on different topics, kind of more personal, more personable videos to where I can have some more engagement. Like I said, I'm kind of transitioning away from walking tours or kind of just walking around. I don't know what value there is in that. I did it was fun, but I kind of want to transition the channel a little bit to kind of more serious topics. You know, if I don't get a lot of views, cool, I'm fine with that. I'd rather have more engagement with comments and things like that than to be just trying to you know, please or whoever get a bunch of views for what, you know, just some random ghost content walking around the streets, me not saying anything. So that's it for today. Ryan Lopez channel. Smash the like button, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you again next time. Have a good one, and bye-bye.